recognize this outfit from my Sephora haul that I just posted, but this is just a really quick introduction because I'm doing my makeup collection and storage video. I'm just like so nosy, so I love seeing how everyone else not really stores their makeup, but what they actually have. So yeah, if you guys want to see some makeup porn, then just keep watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. So starting on the dresser on this side, just an overview again. So on here is basically where I have all of my perfumes. I only recently got into perfume, I think in the last year or two, but some of you guys did want me to include it. So these are all the ones I have. Actually, all these are my favorites, but one of my all-time favorites is this one at the front here. This is just the Chloe Eau de Parfum. This is an amazing, elegant scent. So this tray right here, I hope you can see because obviously it's pretty full, but it is one of those glass trays and it's got a mirrored bottom, and you can see, I hope you can tell, it has these glitter kind of accents, which for the most part are all covered, but I purchased this at Home Goods, which is kind of like Winners or TJ Maxx basically, and it is by the brand Nicole Miller, and I think I paid $20 for it, and it looks really, really nice. I love it. And then behind that tray, actually I used to have a mirror, but my mirror literally just broke. It fell apart into two pieces, so I just put behind it the Too Faced Bronzer Wardrobe. This was actually sent to me by Too Faced, as it was a ton of other people. It literally is the entire collection of Too Faced bronzers with a little kabuki brush. I just love the packaging and I love how this came, so I didn't want to just throw it out and put it in my collection. So that is just hanging out right back here. Guys, honestly, my room is so freaking dusty. I bet this is picking up all the dust. I dust it like on a daily basis and dust still comes. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, so over here, moving on, I have, this is a two-piece set from the Treasures box. This is called their Love Stone set. These top caddies I find really helpful. I have another one on top of my other beauty box over there, and I'm obsessed. So to start with on this caddy is where I actually keep all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. One thing though is these look beautiful. That's why I put them there, because they're all different colors, but they topple over because they aren't in great. So that is the only negative. So behind that, I just have 3 Stila liquid lipsticks. I tried to keep this all liquid lipsticks. And then just at the back, I have 3 of my Too Faced melted liquid lipsticks from the regular line. I have melted Chihuahua, melted Peony, and melted Nude. On this side here in the caddy right here, there is just a big square open section, and so I just put some of the overflows of my foundations in here. So I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. You can see I've used about halfway of this. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's the best thing I've ever used, which is probably why I haven't picked it up in a while. I also have the Armani Maestro foundation. This is a great foundation for summertime. I have these right here, my favorite. These are the custom cover drops by Cover FX. Over here I have a YSL foundation, another YSL foundation. This is La Teinte Touche Eclat. And then I have an old favorite, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. And then behind I just have an illuminator. This is the MAC Strobe Liquid Lotion. And then I have my Kat Von D Lolita in here just because it didn't fit anywhere else. I also have my Laura Mercier Petal Pink liquid lipstick, and then a Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss. This is one of their new ones in Spring Fling. On the back of the caddy here, there's just like a little compartment, and I have my 2 things that I use every day just wedged in here. I have my Kat Von D Shade Light Palette, which I am obsessed with. And then you guys know with it, I also use my Laura Mercier Cream Contour. Just as amazing. And then if I take you to the back of the caddy, there are 2 other compartments where I just keep my Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils, if the camera would focus on them. I have my tweezers back here. I keep my Bite Beauty Agave lip mask back here, which I put on before I do my makeup. It's just lip mask. I have House of Lashes lash glue, Duo brush on lash glue. Things I use every day but just don't need to be displayed. So coming on down from the caddy, I just kind of zoomed in here. I hope you guys can see. Here are the jewels. Sorry, my nails are really ghetto. I didn't have time to do them. Here are like the rhinestones on this, which makes it really beautiful. So opening up drawer number 1 right here, if I zoom out a little bit, this is so hard to film. You guys can just see, this is where I actually keep the majority of my lip gloss. These ones are all limited edition here. This one here is permanent. It's Pink Lemonade. I have Bites Beauty Lip Gloss, a Lancome Juicy Tubes, Dior, and then these 4 right here are Buxom. So here you can see I just have basically more lip glosses in this product. I got rid of a ton of my lip glosses just so I could condense everything into here because I just don't use lip gloss all that much. And then if I open the bottom drawer, this one again, you can just see this just holds all of my Too Faced Melted Metal lipsticks. If you guys go on my channel, I have a full lip swatch and review of these. And then on the end, I just have my 3 Hourglass Nude Lip Stylos. So when you move on from that little spot there, I just have my brushes. The 2 containers, they're just glass vases actually from the flower section at IKEA. Good job, Amy. And inside, these are just some stones that I picked up at Michael's. And so I just put my brushes in there. On the left, I have the eye brushes, and on the right, I have my face brushes. If you guys do want to do a brush video, want me to do that, then let me know, but you can see they're dirty right now, and I do need to wash them. So again, moving on, right in this little section here, I just keep 2 little lipstick things. This first lipstick container here holds 12 lipsticks, and this is from the original beauty box. It is just one of their 12 lipstick acrylic holders. This one, I hold all of my MAC lipsticks that are nude or light pink that I just didn't store anywhere else, so I just keep them in there. This one here is a bigger acrylic lipstick holder, but holds a total of 24. This one is from the Treasures box. Because it is on display, I wanted to keep all my gold YSL lipstick bullets in here. You guys know I love my YSL lipsticks. I have a lip swatch video on my channel that I will link below. Behind, I have some Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks, 4 by Gerard Cosmetics. I have my Lone Wolf Tom Ford lipstick in the old packaging. I have an Hourglass lipstick in Hourglass Grace. I have this one here. This is actually a Maybelline lipstick. The back side of this one isn't as pretty. It's kind of a mishmash. So when you move on from those lipstick holders, we are on the other end of the dresser slash desk. This is the deluxe beauty box from original beauty box. It will be linked below. This is so deep. If I can show you guys how deep it is, this holds so much freaking makeup. You'll see when I start going through this. So yeah, I love this. And then on the top, I have another one of those caddies. This I picked up actually at my Winners or Home Sense. And then if we scooch around to the other side, I have my 2 beauty blenders and my Anastasia dip brow because it didn't fit where I originally wanted to put it. So they're just kind of all tucked up on the side there. In the left-hand side, these are all eyeliners, eyeliner pencils, and then right next door are just all of my lip liners, just different lip liners, but most of them are all MAC. Looking at it from the other side, there's another container here. I just keep my NARS eyeshadow primer. This is the only eye primer that I use. It is the best hands down. I keep my NARS line and pore filler because I use it every day before I do my makeup, and then my setting powder. And then you can see again it has the slot for 12 lipsticks. Here's where I keep the majority of my foundations. The 3 at the front are the ones I'm using right now the most. Behind it I just have some more foundations. I have the Chanel Perfection Lumiere foundation. This is nice. I don't love it as much. And then I have the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid, which I just picked up in a recent haul. Then behind here I also keep my 2 primers. I keep my number 28 primer serum from Hourglass, which you guys know is holy grail status for me. And then I also have the Mineral Veil primer, which I do like a lot in the summer. And I also just keep my primer water from Smashbox, another thing I just hauled back here, which I have been enjoying. So if we go ahead and start with the beauty box, I'm gonna go ahead with this first drawer here. So starting on the left-hand side, we have my concealers. I have 2 MAC Pro Longwear concealers. I have my Urban Decay Naked Skin in Light Warm. I like this one better than any of the concealers in here, and it's the one I've been using the most lately. And then my second favorite right now is this LA Girls Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige. I have this right here is a Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in the shade Honey. I like to use this for blemishes because it's a cream texture, so it blends really nicely under foundation. And then I just put my Laura Mercier Caviar sticks here. And then I also have the Too Faced Glitter Glue as well right here. And then at the very back here, I keep my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. This one is in the shade Diffused Light, which is just a yellow tone. I sometimes use this for setting under my under eyes. And then I also keep my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit back here, which I haven't used since I got my Kat Von D. This is something I created myself. The highlight shades are on point, but I chose warm contour shades. This is before I really knew about the gray cool tone. Okay, so the second 3 drawers, or the next 3 drawers, are all the same size. They're nice. And this next drawer is highlighter heaven. This is probably my favorite drawer right now. It did have a divider that I took out to make more room, but literally I can keep all my highlighters in one place, so I am happy. I have Becca Opal Dull. I have the copper one that was limited edition, and on the bottom I also have the rose gold. I have a bunch of the Artist Coutures. On the bottom here I have an old favorite. This is my NARS Albatross. Super old, but I still love it. Over here I have Estee Lauder Heat Wave, 3 of the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. I have beige, I have sandstone, and then I also have this one here. This is limited edition in copper diamond. And underneath that, this they came out with for the holidays. This is the Bronze Glow powder. This one just looks like this. I don't like this one. It doesn't really do much for me. It looks great on everyone else. I have some MAC. I have the Superb Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I have the Balm Murray Luminizer, Hourglass Luminous Light. And then at the very, very back here, I have another, this is Whisper of Guilt, the infamous Whisper of Guilt. I have Dior Amber Diamond. I have a NARS Illuminator in Copacabana. And then I just have two Laura Mercier highlight powders. So yeah, those are all my highlights. Now for me, this next drawer is pretty much just as freaking exciting for me because I'm a blush whore and I managed to condense, I think, 95% of my blushes into this today. I threw out a lot. This one does have a divider down the center that you can take out. It's a removable divider. You can see it comes up. So yeah, when it comes to these drawers here, I decided to kind of lay everything on their sides. If you want to stand everything up tall like this, it won't fit and close, but if you kind of tilt them at an angle, it will. I split this up. On the left-hand side, I put my non-MAC blushes, and then on the right-hand side is MAC only. So starting on the left, I have my 3 Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes, which you guys know I love. I always rave about them. And then on the front, I just have 2 little Becca blushes. This is Flower Child, my new obsession. So freaking pretty for summer. I have in the next row, oh, how cute is this? This is the Clinique Ginger Pop. I have Laura Mercier blush. I have 2 Lorac Baked blushes and then 2 Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I have my 6 NARS blushes. I used to have, I think, 10 NARS blushes, and I really pared down my collection to the ones that I use the most. So the ones I have is this limited edition one in Almeria, which I showed in a haul. I have Orgasm, Deep Throat, Super Orgasm, Madly, and Sin. And then on this side of my MAC ones, there's no point going through all of them. Some of them obviously in the special packaging are limited edition shades. The second to last drawer, again, is the same size as the top drawer, and it also has the divider in it. What I basically want to do is fit as many of my eyeshadows in here as I possibly could. So on this side, I have square eyeshadows that I could stack. I have my absolute favorite Bobbi Brown Toast. I have 2 Burberry shadows. I have a Laura Mercier, I have an Illamasqua Pigment, Makeup Forever. I have 2 MAC pressed pigments. These are bigger, so these fit nicely. I also just slotted my 2 palettes here of Makeup Forever Artist Shadows. These just fit really nicely in that little gap there. I have 2 of them that I created myself. And then I have 4 of the ColourPop eyeshadows. These ones are my favorite at the front. Sequin is hands down my favorite. Again, another favorite of mine. These are my favorite eyeshadows. This is 99 cents by Sally Girl. Sold at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's a baked eyeshadow, and this is seriously so gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I have an Ardency In eyeshadow, and then these drawers are nice because they just go way back. So I've just stacked up all 4 of my Armani Eyes to Kill here at the back. I have Stila Magnificent Mega Metals eyeshadow. I probably just butchered that. I have, this is my favorite Urban Decay eyeshadow in Snatch, which I just used in a tutorial. And then clearly on this side, we can see the biggest thing that I just slotted right on the top. This is my MAC palette. These are all shadows that I either depotted or bought singularly. And these are basically my most used MAC shadows. Neutrals, all neutrals, because I'm so boring. Here I just have some potted MAC eyeshadows like Saddle, Texture, Amber Light, Swiss Chocolate, Brown Script, and then 2 of the Extra Dimension ones. These have been re-promoted, so I do have a smoky eye look coming up with this one here. I have 2 of these Laura Mercier eye paints, and then in this drawer I also keep my favorite palette right now, which is the Laura Mercier Artist Palette for Eyes. This has just been re-promoted on Sephora.com with the same colors but different packaging. I use this all the time. Get your hands on it. And then on the bottom I have the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette, which I guess I can show you. This is new. I just showed it in my recent haul. And it looks like this, some just great neutral colors that are all matte. And then moving on to the last drawer, which is kind of a mishmash again. So in this, on the right-hand side, I keep my favorite lashes at the moment. You can probably tell my favorite lash brands are Flutter Lashes. I have 2 on the top. These ones are all Flutter Lashes. I have a bunch of Blinking Beauté, which you guys know are my favorite. At the back, I have more Flutter Lashes. I have Esquito, Velour Lashes. And then I have Luxie Lash as well back there. And then on this side, this is kind of a really big mishmash drawer. I have this Tarte blush palette that came out a few holidays ago. I had nowhere else to put it, so I just threw it there. I also have my Z palette, which has my favorite shadows at the minute. It has all my Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, and then 2 of the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, which basically are all that I have been using at the minute because I'm so obsessed. So continuing on down here, I keep most of my matte pigments here, and then here I just keep my Cover FX Illuminating Primer and Illuminating Setting Powder at the back because They're big and I have nowhere else to put them. And that is it for the beauty box, so I'll show you where I keep the rest of my stuff. Okay, so after doing that beauty box, I literally am feeling hoarse and overwhelmed. Like, this was fun and now it's become overwhelming. So I don't even know how people with those huge beauty rooms do this, but this is a little corner of my bedroom. It's my nightstand, and I basically had to put, this is from Muji. This is one of their 5-drawer units. So anyway, if we start on the top, I just actually put on top an acrylic lipstick holder. This I got at Winners or HomeSense. Right behind, I just got this cute little Too Faced makeup bag. It says, "I'll stop the world and melt with you." This is actually what the melted metal lipsticks all came in when they were sent to me, so I just think it's so cute to display there. And then in here are all of my peach and bright lipsticks from MAC. I basically am keeping all of my eyeshadow palettes in them. So I have my Too Faced chocolate bar palette in the first chocolate bar palette, and then at the back I have the Too Faced semi-sweet chocolate bar palette as well. I also have a bunch of my NARS single eyeshadows. I have Lola Lola, Corfu, what's this? Galapagos, Fez. In the second drawer, again, more palettes. I have the Lorac Pro palette, the Lorac Pro palette number 2. And at the back, I just have my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I used to own all of the Urban Decay palettes, but this is the only one that I kept. I sold the rest of them because I wasn't using them, so be proud. Into the third drawer, again, we have, this is a really random drawer. I just put my Gerard Cosmetics 1995 lipstick because I use this all the time, but I have nowhere to put it. I have a NARS lip gloss in Super Orgasm, same thing, nowhere to put it, and there was some space here, and then a Tarte lip gloss here. And then I just keep my Anastasia Beverly Hills Tamana palette here. I keep my Amrezy palette and my Urban Decay. This was a holiday palette from one of their holiday collections a few years back, and it just has these cool toned silver and pink glittery shades. And then on the bottom, if I can open the bottom, there are some blushes and a highlighter. And so I do love this. I use this more in the winter because it's cool tones. We have this one here. This, I just have the overflow of my MAC blushes in here. I have Margin. I have, this was a Extra Dimension blush in Autoerotique. And then I just have things like Gentle, Dainty, some mineralized blushes, and then 2 of my MAC quads that didn't fit. And then the last drawer before we move on isn't even makeup. This is all jewelry. This is where I keep my costume jewelry. So my J. Crew statement necklaces, I just keep them all in here. And so let's get back into makeup. So coming over here, I just have this desk, which is super old, basically, in my bedroom. You may remember this from my last makeup collection video. And these are just 3 Sterilite containers from Walmart. So if we come over to this first one here, right on the top is where I keep the rest of all of my eyelashes. So in here I have Blinking Beauty eyelashes, again, backups that are unopened because these are my favorites. I have more Flutter lashes. These are some more dramatic styles. This is the Makeup Shayla style. I have some of the double stacked lashes back here. I have backups of Kelsey, which is my ultimate favorite by Flutter Lashes. I have the House of Lashes Iconic. I have Esquito lashes, which I really like as well. And then at the back, I have a bunch of velour lashes that I just keep standing up so you can see the names. So yeah, I've got lashes for days pretty much. The second drawer right here is kind of excessive, so don't judge me when I open it, but these are all of my Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. Obviously, I am obsessed with the nude shade. I loved Buttercream, Fiji, Coral Craze. What else? I love this one, Shimmer of Hope, Plum Crazy. I don't know, you just have every color you could ever want, and they're so pigmented. Because I have doubles and triples, I give them away to my friends who also I've got hooked on them and things like that. So I'm not stingy. I do give them to friends and family. And that's just my little excessive Gerard Cosmetics little place. So in here I have unopened backup products. I have an unopened Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in Grandstand, which always breaks. I have another Gerard lipstick, some Drugstore lipsticks that were discontinued, another Too Faced glitter glue, MAC stuff that's all in boxes, backups of limited edition items and things like that. This was a limited edition quad that Maybelline came out with one time that I wanted a second one of. I have my favorite top coat from NYC, which sometimes I can't find anywhere, and so when they had a bunch of them in stock, I bought a bunch. This drawer here has some of my extra Morphe stuff. This is my Morphe lip palette, which I don't use all that often because I just have so many lipsticks, but this is cool because you can mix and create different shades. I also have the Morphe 35U palette. These are all $2 a piece, and so when I do a look, especially for summer, I've been adding pops of colors, and I do like these Morphe palettes. And then on the bottom, this is just a mishmash of lip products that we're not even going to go through right here. Is just a drawer where I keep packaging. So these are some Anastasia palettes that had came with products from Anastasia I had bought. I keep my empty MAC palette. And then I have 3 of these mirrors that Disney did with Sephora, just because I bought them because they're beautiful and I've never used them, so I don't know if I will sell them. But they're so beautiful. I think I want to like give them to my child one day. The last roll on the other side was junk, so I didn't even bother showing you. But let's come over here. This one, I just have a bunch of face products in here. Mostly drugstore face products, some Givenchy, my Ben Nye banana powder. Oh, this is really cool. This is the Lorac Tantalizer. This is a great body shimmer product for when you're going out at night. I love this. These Maybelline Dream Fresh BB creams are my favorite tinted moisturizers on the market. So yeah, that's that. In this second drawer right here, I have some more Morphe stuff. This is my favorite Morphe palette right here. If I can open it with one hand. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and it is my favorite one. I have another Morphe palette that I've been using. This one is my favorite if you want to do those pops of color. This is the 35S. In here, I have some more palettes. A lot of this is UK drugstore stuff. MUA, I have all of the sleek palettes that I purchased. I have some Urban Decay eyeshadows right there, L'Oreal shadows. And then in the bottom here, I have some more lip products. So here are the majority of my drugstore lipsticks. I have Maybelline lipsticks, Rimmel lipsticks. Here is some Dior lip glosses, which I really like. YSL lip gloss, NYX lip gloss, NARS lip glosses. At the back there, some Revlon lip balm, lip stain, Sephora gloss, Fresh gloss. Just a bunch of lip products, basically. I'm a lip product junkie. So that is it, guys. My camera is about to die, but I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup collection video. I hope it's given you some ideas on storage if you guys aren't going to do the YouTube starter kit and get the vanity and all like that. And I think it's all stored in a pretty aesthetically pleasing way. It doesn't look too bad, but this is just hopefully giving you another idea. But I hope you guys enjoyed because it's been highly requested. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!